Praise be Jesus and Mary.
now and forever.
Lord, I'm not worthy to have you enter under my roof. Only say the word, and my servant will be healed. Diyos Mariae naga sa indugabos. Good morning po.
Good morning, Father.
Alam niyo po, in our gospel today, there are many points of reflection. No? And I will just concentrate in one particular part, especially regarding this centurion. Why? Because his word, the word of this centurion, is the one we use in the Mass before we receive the Holy Communion. No? If you remember, remember when, no? If you remember, before you receive the Holy Communion, when the priest said, this is the body of Christ, when it said, after the Lamb of God, behold the Lamb of God, this is what we answer, Lord, I'm not worthy to have you under my rule. Only say the word, and my servant will be healed. And this is interesting. Why? Because the centurion told Jesus that his authority is beyond the authority that he has. Alam niyo po, mga brothers and sisters, it is difficult to live in this world without authority. Whether we like it or not, we are all under authority. Sa pamilya, who is the authority? The parents, the mother, and the father. In our community, who is the authority? The father guardian, or the superior, or the mother superior? In our barangay, the barangay captain. In our city, the mayor. In the Philippines, our president. And condolence to our departed president, Noynoy Aquino. We are all under a authority. And authority, it does not mean to dominate. It means to serve. And to acknowledge that every authority that we have comes from the supreme authority, which is God. And that is really a great faith by this centurion. And remember, this centurion is not a Christian. He is a pagan. And in paganism, there are many gods. But he, when looking at Jesus, acknowledges that those gods are nothing in compared to Jesus, who is the true God, who has authority between life and death, and who could heal by his authority. He could heal only even by words. Kaya ngayon, hindi pwedeng sabihin, it's only words, and words are all I have. No. Because God is the supreme authority. And only by word, He can command nature to do miracle. Alam niyo, sa totoo lang, yung authority, wherever it is, kahit sa nanay, sa tatay, sa mayor, you can see our faith and our humility that if that authority only tells us, oy, for example, brother, sister, gawin mo ito, you already do it. Minsan, nakakalungkot man isipin, no? Sa pamilya, sa community, no? Sa parokya, no? Sinabi mo na, oh brother, sister, gawin nyo to ha. Then pagtingin mo, oh, bakit sinabi ko na gawin, hindi pa rin ginawa, ako pa rin ang gagawa. No? We already told a obedience by word, we do not do it. Huh? And the same thing happened all over again. No? Sinabi ng nanay, oy, mag-aral ka muna. Tapusin mo muna yung module mo bago ka mag-gadget. Anong ginagawa ng iba? No? Sinabi na ng nanay, ginagawa, hindi pa rin ginigibo, hindi pa rin ginagawa. So see, we rebel against authority. Even those legitimate authority, we forgot that when authority do its proper mission, its proper objective, it is speaking in connection with its source, which is God. No? But, ang problema sa atin, we want to be a libertines. Alam mo yung mga libertines? Those people who doesn't want to obey. Those people who wants only to do what they want. Do what they want. Di ba? Gusto lang natin gawin yung ating gusto, without any authority. And sad to say, as I have said, whether we like it or not in this world, you should follow authority. Kahit sabihin mong ayaw mo, we will follow those authority. For example, if you go in the city, and you do not follow the authority of the policeman, and you are caught, you cannot say, I don't want to follow you. I don't want any authority. The policeman will tell you, so what? You violate the law, and I will put you in prison. I will give you the ticket. Give me your license. So my brothers and sisters, let us not put aside in our obedience, in our respect to the proper authority, because it reflects also our love and respect to God. Alam niyo, kapag I already told you, I think in the homily, that I like when little children confess to me. And one child said to me, Father, hindi ko po sinusunod si nanay at si tatay. O di kaya pasaway po ako kay nanay at tatay. You know what I asked them? What is the fourth commandment? The fourth commandment is, do not steal. Mali. What is the fourth commandment? Honor your father and mother. So I told them, why would we honor our father and mother? Why did God put this in the fourth commandment, to honor the father and mother? Because the mother and father represent God in the family. Because the authority of the father and mother came from God. So if you disobey your parents, especially if your parents is telling you the good that you have to do, you're not disobeying only your parents, you're disobeying God. And alam niyo po, No? Minsan kahit singkit yung mata ng bata, lumalaki. Why? Because he realized what is the reason we obey our parents. No? It is not for the sake of obedience, but it's for the sake of obeying God. No? Kasi madali sabihin, sumusunod naman ako eh. No? And it's very difficult to obey, no? If your obedience is not connected to your obedience to God. Napakahirap, no? Because ano bang kalaban ng obedience? Sige nga. What is the enemy of obedience? Why did the religious have the vow of obedience? Because of the three concupiscence, di po ba? Of man. And one of the great concupiscence of man is pride. Pride. No? And obedience crush pride. No? Crush pride. Kaya nga, kapag ikay nag-o-obey, you are subjecting, you become humble, no, in the sight of all. No? And your obedience, no, is like putting yourself, exercising the virtue of humility. No? Because you are not obeying a person. You're not obeying Father Jeremy. You're not obeying sister, brother. No. You're not obeying mayor or no. When you obey authority, no, especially if it is doing its proper will, the will of God, no, you're not obeying that person. You're obeying God. No? So when you disobey that person who has authority, you're not disobeying only that person. You're disobeying God. If you're disobeying your parents, you're disobeying God. Because all authority came from Him. No? And sad to say, we forgot, no? Nakakalimutan natin itong simple reality and simple truth of our faith. No? And we become too much libertines. No? Gusto natin, no, magawa lahat ng gusto natin, no, without even thinking what does it mean. So my brothers and sisters, in this Holy Mass, let us ask our Blessed Mother. No, I think this is the last Saturday of June. No? So next week, nasa July na po tayo. First Saturday na po. No? Let us ask our Blessed Mother, no, and Saint Joseph, no, to help us to love God, to respect every authority, and to obey authority because we obey God Himself. Praise be Jesus and Mary.